Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to JED Adventures. Today is my first feature artist segment, which I'm pretty excited. This is Arturo.
Happy to be here.
FlowerShop. Again, he's the guy who I use. He wrote the song in my intro.
That's right.
Everything will be all right.
I wouldn't lie to you.
So, this is a JED Adventures interview. After the interview, he's gonna play some music for us. I'm honored to have him. Happy to have him here. We've had a good time so far. So to the interview.
Alright. Sounds good.
What's up? So how did FlowerShop come along? Like, what is is there a story behind FlowerShop?
FlowerShop. It's me, my friend Mark, and my friend Noel. Now we're sitting in our bedroom and we make up this song on a keyboard. It just happened out of nowhere, you know. This is 2015, and then all of a sudden we're like, all right, we're a band now, so we need to make a name. And then someone threw out FlowerShop, and they were like, all right, that sounds original, that sounds good, you know. So we took it. Now a year later, we never did anything with that. It was just one song on Bandcamp sitting there for a year. Just about a year.
Catch any traction originally, like at first?
No,
no,
nothing
just,
at all.
Just sat for a little
it was
bit.
just sitting there for a little bit, and then it wasn't until I just started writing. I just started writing music on my own, so FlowerShop became like a solo act because Noel wasn't really serious into the FlowerShop. He was just like, all right. He didn't even.
You know, he might watch this video.
Yeah, I know he's gonna watch it. And he also didn't even make the song. He was just like, all right, I'm gonna join the band. And he knew and then he was supposed to learn the song, and yeah. So long story short, Noel was out of the band. All right.
Okay.
So I was just solo act FlowerShop. That continued for about, I'd say, almost a year. Mm-hmm. It wasn't until like November. No, it was about like 9 months of that. Because it wasn't until like November of 2016 that we became a band when I met up with my drummer now, Gucci.
Official, like when it developing FlowerShop pretty much.
Yeah. So once I met Gucci, Mark joined into the band. Mm-hmm. It was like he wanted to see it happen, so he joined the band. That was the original FlowerShop band. It was me, Mark, and our friend Gucci. His actual name is Nathan. We call him Gucci because that was his Twitter name.
That's just the thing.
Yeah, so that's pretty much how FlowerShop started.
Yeah, and for as long as I've known this guy since high school. And for as long as I've known you've just been into music, and that was really cool to see that you actually just kept going with it. Yeah, that's cool. Like this thing is something for me, and I'm just trying to push through with it, and it's really cool seeing a person in that like mind, you know, that's just shooting for whatever they want to do. So where exactly are you at now? Like as FlowerShop, and do you have stuff coming up? What are you working on? What's been going on?
Right now we have an album that came out in early 2017. We took a lot of shows off of that. I mean, we played almost the whole year. We played maybe at least like, I'd say about 40 shows.
Nice. Nice.
So it was like almost one every weekend. And it was badass. Right now where we're at is I lost my lead guitarist. We eventually picked up a lead guitarist. He was only 16.
Okay.
I forgot when we picked him up.
Just throw him into the lifestyle. Just do it.
Yeah. Well, what happened was his parents didn't like the whole fucking party scene.
The feel of
the house shows and singing, you know.
Which I mean, and it's a cool. Honestly, it's a cool. I haven't been to many shows, but the ones that I've been to, it's like it's one of those atmospheres like either you dig it or you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
And I dug it. You know, it's a sense of almost camaraderie, and it's a real chill vibe, and it's just depending on the person that you are.
Exactly.
So you're working on something currently?
Yes, I am. We have a split coming out with Baldemar.
Nice.
I might want to check his music out. I don't know if you want to throw his stuff. I'll give you a link to his stuff so you can check that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that should be coming out February 23rd.
Baldemar, if you want to be on the show.
True.
Got you.
True. Yeah, I think
Trevor's coming up too. He
That's right.
So I have another artist coming on pretty soon, Trevor. And he's another local artist, which I'm excited about. Which honestly, any local artist, it doesn't even matter the type of music. I want this channel to be an outlet for that. So let's go see a movie together.
Pretty much.
Let's go see a movie together. We'll BS and I'll do a review with you, and I'll give you your own time on the show.
There you go.
So influences, any major influences for you?
Major influences.
Are just influences at the moment, in the past? What inspires your music?
I'd say a big inspiration would be probably my older brother. You know, he started picking up guitar, but also because he would listen to a lot of the Doors.
The Doors.
Yeah. So I grew up listening to the Doors, Pearl Jam, you know, a lot of old school rock. And yeah, like, I don't know, man, I just picked up Jim Morrison's vibe.
Jim Morrison.
I love it, dude. I love just the whole trying to make everybody love him by, like, just destroying the rest of society's rules. Just like, fuck it, dude. Just like the whole revolt.
That screw society attitude. Yeah. That's what drew you.
Yeah, honestly, and then like the whole music aspect, I'm still trying to learn. Honestly, I still consider myself a beginner. I picked up guitar in high school, like you had said.
Yeah.
And I used to just do covers, but I got more into my writing phase like after high school, and yeah.
It's funny that you say you talk about Jim Morrison and that whole screw society type vibe, because honestly, you described yourself to a T to me. Yeah, because he's one of those guys I looked at. I was like, that guy's doing his own thing. In
high school, dude, this guy would just laugh when he saw me because he already knew I was like, just doing my own thing, man. This dude is just doing his own thing, and that was really that's really cool to see, and that's honestly. That's a cool thing to see, like, just early on. Like, you know, you do your own thing. You're just playing by your own rules. Yeah, and it's really cool to see it develop. And, you know, it's really cool to see, like, you admire this person inspire you in a way, shape, or form. You are that person to another person. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
So before I give you the stage, and before I give you, you know, whatever time you want on camera, do your own thing, what is the craziest story that you have with Flowershop, or when you've been in Flowershop, or that happened?
Craziest story with Flowershop.
Doesn't even have to be crazy. It could be the most boring story if you want. Just give me a memorable story.
A memorable story with Flowershop. We went to this bar called what's it called? See, I don't even remember the name. That's how shitty that bar is.
That one bar.
The one bar across the paper tiger. What is it called? The Mix.
The Mix.
The Mix.
Doesn't that name change all the time? Like, I feel like the Mix. It's always been the Mix.
So we were supposed to play at the Mix, right? And so my drummer sets up mine. He's only 19 at the time, or 18. So sure enough, he already sets up. The fact that gets me is that he'd already set up. And then when he went back in, they were like, no one under 21 gets in. So he's just standing outside all sad when I walk in, right? And I'm like, what's up? And he's just like, and I was like, oh my god. So it was a hassle. Eventually they let us in just to get the stuff.
So they didn't know, like, ahead of time, like, how young you were? They just booked you up?
Well, the bar didn't book us, somebody else did. You know, they didn't think about it.
Oh, okay. It's one of those error things. So y'all just didn't play?
No, we didn't play. And there's a lot of nights like that. There was one night like that when we drove to San Marcos.
Damn. Like, just to play? Like, you
drove
to San Marcos?
And then the guy who wanted us to play last. And that's the thing with setting up shows, people. You always gotta take mine to set up time. There's 15 minutes in between every set time. There has to be, or you're screwed. So sure enough, they had us set at 12. But like when you looked at the times, there was obviously no time to set up. Like the band was supposed to start as soon as that one ends. And so it was already like 1:30 in the morning. And they were like, and then, so we were like, fucking, let me ask this band if we can play before then.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, do you think we can play before, yo, man? Like, we're from San Antonio, dude. Like, we need to get home. Blah, blah, blah. This dude was just like, nah, man, we've been fucking waiting. We've been waiting to fucking play, dude. So,
dude, you see there's no setup time.
Pretty much, dude. So then I was like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here. So we drove
just
on,
booked it?
We drove back home.
But in the defense of these stories, the times that I have seen y'all play on video and the videos I've seen posted, it gets pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome environment. Y'all have a good time. It looks like.
Yeah, we try our best to do a crowd involvement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's another thing like about shows like that. It's just I think like everyone in that scene kind of does that crowd involvement, and that's really cool because it's like everyone as a group, you know, having a good time, having a good time. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir. Do it. FlowerShopBob says so.
FlowerShopBob says so. Ladies and gentlemen, FlowerShopBob.
I'm FlowerShopBob, and this song is called The D Word. Non-sexual. FlowerShopBob. That's Jeff laughing in the back. Well, I'm FlowerShopBob. This song's called Won't Change. You can find it on my SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com/FlowerShop210. You make me feel like I'm new again, just straight out of box, shipped from China or something like that, 'cause I know that this stuff is new to you. You feel like no clue about who I am, what I do, but I promise you that I won't stay. You might hate my ways, but I won't change
Thank y'all for tuning in, guys. This is FlowerShopBob. Check him out. Put all his info down there. Until next time, guys.